Up, buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Sigcraft Final Reasoning, aka Sigcraft Love is a Mystery Chapter 1. Now, before I get into this, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little bad kitty, who's being a bad kitty over there in this operation, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So I can have my full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, and it's been very much useful for doing that. It's great for when we cover anime original content, like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, or the anime original portions of Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, which we do have the 1st and 5th episodes available for free on Patreon. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you are a $10 tier subscriber, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a Sackfall anime season in full swing and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So I'm really excited for this series because this is the latest series by We Never Learn mangaka Taishi Tsutsui, and I did cover We Never Learn for a very, very, very long time, so I can't wait to see what's in store for us today. So without further ado, let's get to it. What is a great detective? Within every mystery story, new and old, they always appear wherever a case may be. Gallantly solving enigmatic crimes and taking down culprits. In other words, it is no exaggeration to say great detectives and cases are fated to attract one another. God, this color page looks good. Man, I miss this art. It does look good. And yes, I see the We Never Learn realness here. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. And this chapter is titled A Great Detective's Fate. Man, Viz, I really can't stand that you don't put the opening and closing text here. It really drives me nuts. And it sucks that we don't have a Spanish localization for it either, so... Oh, God. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. I really do. I might have to grab the Japanese version and just run it through Google Lens. That is a possibility that I do that, but we'll see. Well, when did you figure out that I was the one who killed him? From the very start, Miss Jody. What? You inviting me to dinner that day was to establish me as a witness for your alibi. You may have pulled the wool over the police's eyes, but there isn't a trick around that could deceive the eyes of the great detective Sid Kraft. I know what you're doing with this, Shueisha. I know what you're trying to do. You are trying, once again, to have Weekly Shonen Jump get its own Ron Kamonohashi deranged detective. I know it. This is like, what, the 4th time this has happened? At least. I know it's at least the 3rd time. Yeah, this is at least the 3rd time, maybe the 4th time. But yeah, and every time Shueisha's done this, it has failed. God, I hope Tsutsui can break the streak / break the curse. God, even Sid even looks like Ron. In a way, not completely like Ron, but I'm talking about like the hair and everything. Yeah, it's very much giving Ron Kamonohashi. It is. Inspector Souffle. Souffle That's a great detective for you. Your brilliant deduction is impressive each and every time. Thank you for always helping with our cases, Mr. Kraft. Hey, come on, don't you have any pride as police officers? I mean, I admit that he is pretty skilled, but still. Yeah, Kitty! Hey, Detective Kitties! Ugh. It's an honor, Inspector Flamberry. Must feel pretty nice out with the police, huh, Sid Kraft? Not at all, Inspector. Just because a case is solved doesn't mean that what's lost will come back. It's a hollow victory. He has a point. Even if a culprit is caught, the lives of their victims will remain lost. He never shows his emotions, but I suppose you'd expect nothing less from someone talented enough to be known as a great detective. Well, depends. That man, Sid Kraft, is a great detective. Hey there, detective. Oh, Sid. Sid, good timing. Your glasses are likely in the washroom, Mr. Chip. Thing is, my glasses are missing and what? Wait, what? How'd you know? You're in mismatched shoes because you put them on with impaired vision. And judging from the suds left on your face and your damp collar, you removed your glasses and washed your face about 20 minutes ago, right? Grandpa, your glasses were in the washroom. Amazing. That's our great detective. But even he has his fair share of anguish due to being a great detective. So the time period here, obviously, it's not modern day like, say, a Ron Kamanahashi or a Detective Conan, which is nice. It's kind of like, I would say this is more in line with Variety, the Patriot situation. Well, I wouldn't say as far back as Variety, the Patriot. No. Maybe. I would say this is like maybe 50s-ish. Yeah. I'm back. Elio? Are you here? I swear, your boss returns from successfully cracking a case and you're nowhere to be seen. Successfully? Aww. Why'd you figure out that I was the one who killed him? You inviting me to dinner was to establish me as a witness for your alibi. God, Miss Jody, I had a secret crush on you for so long. You being a criminal is too much to bear. Oh, I was so happy that you invited me to dinner that it was just a ruse and felt an alibi is too cruel. Damn it all, exposing our crime myself. What torture is this? I actually don't want to be a great detective, so why? Why must cases happen near me every day? And why do I feel so compelled to solve them? That's right. Being a master detective isn't an occupational choice. It's fate. Now, this is where it's different from Ron Kamanahashi. Because Ron loves being a great detective. He loves it. Yes, it is fate. It is fate for Ron. Because, yeah, he is the... I'm spoiling it, but you have to deal with it. You should have read this a long ass time ago. And I've been covering Ron Kamanahashi since chapter 1, unlike the majority of mofos. I swear, I cover mainstream before it comes mainstream. That's the thing that's synonymous with this chapter, this channel, swear to God. But Ron is like the son of Holmes and Righty. So yeah, it's just kind of in the blood for this to happen to Ron. With Conan loves to solve mysteries too. Same with obviously with Sherlock Holmes and Righty the Patriot. Now this, on the other hand, is different. This sets itself apart from the three, aka the Mystery Trinity. So I'm really liking that we have this. This is a nice little twist. 10 years ago, 1 minute 40 seconds. I see you've gotten to the point where you could solve an abstruse dying message in a short amount of time, son. Amazing, Sid. You have talent. I'm sure one day you will surpass the both of us and become a full-fledged great detective. Yeah, but Mom and Dad, I hate blood and scary cases, so I don't really want to be a great detective. So similar to what we have in the Mystery Trinity, he has the blood of great detectives up in him. He does. But unlike them, he don't want to be a detective. I love it! You have no choice, son. Wait, why? La, because great detectives are always fated to attract cases. That is so true. You're not making any sense, Mom and Dad. Good luck, son. Here's how this played out. His first love had her parents murdered by robbers and was adopted by distant relatives. Sai, when we get older, let's get married. His best friend in school joined the family drug trafficking business. Oh, God. Sid, we're besties. And the tutor he respected ended up being a serial killer who induced mass panic. Oh, God. Oh, you Sid. It's such a little card. It's terrible. Great detectives fate my foot. I've just been forced to solve the cases that crop up around me. And before I knew it, I was dubbed a great detective by everyone else. I didn't want to dash anyone's hopes, so I tried to put on a convincing act. And before I knew it, I became like that. What's with that act? I've tried way too hard to be suave. I love this! How sad and hollow. I don't get an ounce of satisfaction from cracking cases. Again, this is what sets him apart from, and this is why I like the series so far. This is what sets him apart from the the mystery trinity of Maraidi the Patriot, Ron Kamonohashi, and Detective Conan. They love solving mysteries. They get off on solving mysteries. Like, especially Ron. Ron would die, like literally die if he didn't get to solve a mystery. So yeah, this is like the complete opposite. I love it! See, like, this is why I'm like, I could see this breaking the streak of series that, of mystery series that are trying to be Ron Kamonohashi, because as I said, Shueisha have been trying to get, a series of Weekly Shonen Jump to, like, give Weekly Shonen Jump, like, that, you know, its own Ron Kamonohashi. This is trying to give it its own, like, Ron Kamonohashi / Maraidi the Patriot. It is doing that, but at the same time, it's like the antithesis to that. I love it. This is so good. How sad and hollow. I don't get an ounce of satisfaction from cracking cases. That's why I'm not into mystery novels, but rather books filled with passion and thrills, romance novels. As Sophia and Raptured Heartthrob, I fucked this up. As Sophia's enraptured heartthrob intensely, slowly approached, they released their they released their intertwined fingers. She wished to convey her innermost feelings, and the book is titled Sophia's Unforgivable Love. Oh gosh. Let's see. Sophia's Unforgivable Love truly is a masterpiece. A world where people don't die sure sounds nice. That's not how life works, unfortunately. What I give to someday fall in love like this myself? Bro, I feel you, man. I'm a hopeless romantic too. Tonight I'll curl up with some milk tea and scones. Tonight I'll curl up with some milk tea and scones, get lost in Sophia's world, and heal my broken heart. Uh-oh. Master Sid! Your humble assistant, Elio Evelyn, has returned. Oh god, she is so cute. I heard the news, Master. They said you played a big part in today's case. Solving a case at the time it took me to step out and do a little shopping is incredible, Master. Huh? Master Sid? I hear you, Elio. Oh wait, I can hear you, Elio. My word, what a melodramatic assistant you are. A trifling case like that barely served as a break for my reading. You're so bloody cool, Master! Mystery novel in hand and sipping black coffee just as suave as always. And the book says Bloody Slaughter Judge Mystery. Natural preferences for a detective, I assure you. Why am I putting on this suave act for my assistant? Better. If you've eaten poison, you might as well lick the plate. Oh god, he was already too deep into his great detective persona to back out now. On that note, I've given you another bonus, so why don't you call it a day and treat yourself to a nice meal, Elio? Oh my gosh, are you sure? All I've done today is go shopping, though. Quit your worrying and be on your way, and let me indulge in my romance novel. I know how it feels, man. I know. Then let's have a drink together tonight, Master. It'll be my treat. What? Oh no, I dug my own grave! Now we're at the pub, Limery. This is my go-to pub. It's swank and has a good vibe, doesn't it, Master Sid? Yes, well, my younger precious colleague did invite me. A heart-to-heart between men doesn't hurt every once in a while. Oh my! Oh my god, you know what's going to happen, huh? You know it. Elio is a trap. Elio is a trap. He is. He's a femboy. Oh my god. I hope the wrong people do not read this. I hope this manga doesn't go mainstream. I really hope not. Please. Because you know for a fact that certain people will try and trans him. You know it. You fucking know it. God, please, please, please don't do that. I already have to deal with a lot of stupidity. I do not need that today. I really don't need it. Oh God, I'm already have to deal with Thongate with Boruto. I don't need any more of this shit today. You're the famed Mr. Kraft, yes? Elio always tells me how skilled a detective you are. Damn! She is hot. Oh, please don't be a murderer, please. And this is the proprietor of Pub Library Rose. She is hot. Please, I assure you that I'm not that big a deal. Oh, there you go again, being modest. Master is plenty amazing, Ms. Limery. The one who's amazing here is you, Elio. Seriously, the fact that you could talk to such a beauty without losing your composure. The great detective has an innocent soul. Oh, he's too pure. It's Elio, cute as always. Dude, it's always the femboy. The femboy is just too adorable. The femboy can get, like, all the girls, because he's innocent and he's pure. Let's chat sometime. Oh, hey, another time for sure. He's popular among the other patrons, too. Actually, Elio, now that I take a closer look at the photos on the walls, most of them feature you in the center, don't they? What kind of communication skills do you have? Well, he's a femboy, like... Honestly, though, you really are my ideal, Master. I mean, I seriously want to be like you one day. Yeah, that should be my line! Because, man, I mean, look at Astolfo's the best example of this. Astolfo is a goddamn pimp. He's a femboy. Astolfo is able to get all the boys and the girls. Astolfo is a goddamn pimp. Hey, you haven't drunk at all, Master. Are you holding back because I'm treating you? Huh? Am I that unreliable? Uh-oh. If he finds out that I can't drink alcohol at all, it'll dash my ardent young colleagues' hopes. Like, you're not the great detective I thought you were, and I believed you. Are you okay, Miss Limery? I'm sorry, my hand slipped. Neither of you are hurt, are you? I'm A-okay, but it's rare to see you so clumsy, Miss Limery. I'll clean this right up. Huh? I'll handle this, Miss Limery. You shouldn't push yourself. Oh no, I swear this isn't anything. No, miss, it must be hard working when your dominant arm is injured. Huh? What? You're hurt, Miss Limery? Yes, I slipped in the rain this morning and hurt my left arm. But how did you know that? Sorry for being intrusive, but from the photos on the wall, I could tell you're normally a lefty. But this entire time you've been covering your left hand while working with your non-dominant right hand. It's only natural to think you're not in a state to use your dominant hand. Oh, I see. Oh no, I ended up making another show-off deduction. I should have just assisted her like normal. This is a really bad habit. You always impress, Master. A good detective must be observant at all times, right? So that was why you wouldn't drink any alcohol. I need a John and Bembo of that on my very soul. Hey, that works, man. Take advantage of it. Huh? No, that's not what I was... I mean, I'm glad that you understood what I was trying to do, Elio. Well, in any case, I'm glad I didn't damage his image of me, but, Mr. Kraft, my hand... Oh! I got caught in the moment and held onto her hand. Pardon me. No worries. I'm sorry. How could I do such a thing to a girl's delicate hand? The great detective was indeed an innocent soul. I'm exhausted. I'll have juice, too. He's just so cute. Oh, my God. Thank you very much. You're showing, oh, my God, can't talk this morning. You're showing such care, was flattering. Just as Elio said, you're a kind and wise individual, Mr. Kraft. If it's all right with you, I'd like to hear more about your cases together. Miss Library, huh? This feeling. Hey, Sid Kraft. So this is where you were. I was looking for you. We have a case. We found a corpse in the forest nearby. Oh, if it isn't Inspector Souffle, a good day to you. Welcome. You seem well, young assistant. Normally, the police can handle a case on this, case this small on their own. However, the upper brats decided to give you a fair shot and provide info out of respect for your usual achievements. I swear this shames me to no end, said Kraft. Did this not happen now? You ruined the fucking moment, woman! That moment was totally heading down a romantic route. I had a glimmer of hope that I could overcome my heartbreak. You gave it the worst possible time, Inspector Flannery. Master's going to brilliantly solve this case too. I won't be outdone, said Kraft. Could you stop getting your hopes up so high? Jeez, damn it all. Woo! The scene of the crime, this forest is about a kilometer east of the pub we were just in. The estimated time of the crime is this morning during the rainfall. Oh no, the victim's name is Zuck Hatner. They say he's the son of a shoemaker. Cause of death is a single bullet to the heart, most likely an instant death. He's gripping a gun in his hand, and the bullet in his chest was definitely fired from it. Also, the ground's muddy from the rain, and the area around the body has turned sloshy. But for 10 or so meters from the entrance of the forest to the scene of the crime, there's only a set of footprints going one way. Naturally, they match the shoes found on the body. Quite the strange pair of platform shoes. Apparently, he specialized in custom shoes. I assumed he was self-conscious of his height and made them himself. Actually, could this be a suicide? This is basically a locked room in the wild. I was hoping it, but a second bloodstain. Considering he died instantly from a single shot to the heart, this bloodstain is unnaturally far from the body. From how dry it is, it was left here around the same time as the bloodstains on the body. Also, from what I can glean, that gun has 2 empty chambers. Well, it's possible that one shot was fired in a different location, but at the very least, in addition to the dead gentleman, there was another person injured here at the time of the crime, which means that injured person was the culprit. Oh, is the culprit? So this was a murder after all? Impressive, said Kraft. The thing is that that bloodstain didn't match with the victim, and the location of the other bullet is still a mystery. Another thing I'm curious about is that this victim seems to be well over 180 centimeters. Would such a person need to go through the effort to cobble such elaborate platform shoes, which look like a nightmare to walk in just to look taller? In fact, I can't help but think that there's a reason their special shape tapers at the heel. A reason? The footprint the victim left behind is considerably smaller than his actual shoe size. For instance, let's say the victim needed to imitate the footprints of someone smaller than him. Theoretically, of course. Someone? You mean the culprit? What was the victim's goal? I'm not sure, but if we assume there were 2 people here with the same footprints, just like animals backtrack in order to avoid making more footprints, a person carefully tracing their steps in reverse to make one set of one white prints isn't out of the realm of possibility. I see. So that dumbass! She did it! I see. So that was the trick? Alrighty, boys. Look up shoes that match these and scour all shoe stores in town for anyone who bought a pair recently. Ma'am, deducing all that in an instant is incredible, Master Sid. Let's get to it. It pains me to admit, but I suppose you could say this speedy, rapid-fire style of deduction is part of the nature of a mystery-hungry great detective. He doesn't want it, though. Like, this is something... Ron would figure this out, too. He would figure this out right away. I'm honored, but flattery will get you nowhere, Inspector Flannery. Master? Where are you going, Sid Kraft? I've gained all the info I can from the crime scene, so I'm going to do a little inspecting by myself. Yeah, actually, I can't anymore. I'm at my limit. If I were just inspecting, I'd be fine. But corpses and blood still gross me out, even after hundreds of cases. If I don't leave soon, I'm gonna hurl. The truth was that he had to make speedy deductions. Phew. Like, here's where he's not like Ron, and not like Conan, and not like Holmes either, for that matter. It's like, they want to be by the corpses. Like, Ron gets down and dirty and is like, leaning, will lay in the ground and like talk to the corpses. Ron is weird like that, and I love it for it. And Ron is also pretty sexy as fuck too, I'm not gonna lie. Let's call, what Why do I have to exhaust myself like this to be a detective? Sit. Hey, Sai, one day let's become world-renowned great detectives. If we do, I'm sure we'll see each other again. Oh, yeah. What? Why else? It's Thirst! I can't even remember the name or face of my first love. If it's who I think it is, then yeah. If it's her, yeah. I don't really remember, and I don't really believe in matters of fate like preordained reunions, but maybe I want to believe that she's somewhere out there now, and we're connected. Mr. Kraft? Yeah, it's this bitch. To think we'd be able to meet again. What a coincidence. Miss Limery, are you on your way home? Yes, it's a tad early, but I closed up shop for tonight. Maybe I could believe in fate. After hearing about that murder nearby, I was afraid of it getting too late. In that case, I, Sid Kraft, shall escort you back to your domicile. There we go. If only I had the courage to blurt that out. If it's okay by you, I would feel safer with you by my side. So may I ask you to accompany me home, Mr. Kraft? Oh, of course. I could hear it now. The romance ballad of the angels, marking the start of our new love. Still, miss, are you sure about this? Huh? I'm just worried it might offend a significant other or a boyfriend, perhaps? Well, we broke up a little while ago, and I'm single at the moment. Oh, that was probably her boyfriend she just killed. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Woohoo. Of course. This means I stand a chance, right? I'm sorry for touching on a sensitive subject. No, it's fine. Oh, calm down. Getting your hopes up too high is dangerous. I haven't had the best luck with men for a while, so if someone like you were my boyfriend, Mr. Kraft, maybe I would find a chance at happiness. Dude, she did it. She is trying to seduce him so that he wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she murdered her ex-man's. Oh, goodness me, what am I even saying? How embarrassing. That aside, I sure would like to hear all about your cases. What might you be investigating at the moment? Yeah, she did it. She did it. Watch out! I'm sorry. Miss Limery, if I could, your ex-boyfriend, Mr. Zuck Hacker, Mr. Zuck Hacker, you murdered him, didn't you, Miss Limery? I wish I had stayed oblivious. Listen, son, if you want to be a great detective, you'll have to hammer in the iron laws I'm about to describe into your mind until they're embedded on a subconscious level. No, Dad, I don't want to become one. Rule number 1, thoroughly observe and memorize any information you initially see. Our corpses are so scary. Wait a second, this man, wasn't he in the photo on the wall that I saw back in Ms. Limery's pub? Wow, so he was a pub patron. Something about that photo is kind of off. Enhanced more. Romantic hints? Yeah, wearing matching necklaces. That's something only the most lovey-dovey couples do. Huh? But with that in mind, this corpse is strange. There are faint marks on his neck of the necklace being ripped off. The murderer disposed of anything that might indicate a relationship? If he was a shoemaker, then it wouldn't have been hard to copy the soles of their girlfriend's shoes. And that reminds me, Miss Limery's legs, from the shape of the mud splashes on them, she clearly swapped out of another pair of shoes. But it couldn't be that. Nah, there ain't no way. I must be out of my gosh darn mind to suspect a beautiful woman like her. Yeah, no, she did it. There's also no evidence. I'm gonna believe in Miss Library as long as she didn't state as long as she doesn't state any concrete contradictions. After hearing about that murder nearby, I was afraid of being out too. I wonder why she knows about there being a murder. Golly, that's odd. Inspector Flambury only mentioned finding a corpse in the forest nearby. Great Detective Iron rule number 2: instantly recognize verbal contradictions. I love the puzzle pieces here. Injured left arm, a second blood stain, the missing bullet, the reason the victim made the shoes. We broke up a little while ago, haven't had the best luck with men. Oh no, stop thinking. I just need to focus on this chance at love and romance that's knocking at my door. Bro, do you want to get murdered by this bitch or what? Great Detective Iron rule number 3: accurately ascertain the big picture from pieces of information. The sick best mental peace, Peter. Once upon a time, not too long ago, there was a couple consisting of a beautiful woman and a shoemaker. Sorry, we're breaking up. One day the shoemaker got dumped. She's terrible, I'll get my revenge. And now, holding a grudge, the shoemaker made a pair of shoes with the same soles as her own. I'll kill her and make it look like suicide, and concocted a devious plan. He called her out to the forest in the rain, telling her that he had one last thing to talk about. I'll trace these footprints up to her and trace them back to the forest after I kill her. Then my perfect crime will be complete. However, the bullet only hit her left arm and didn't prove fatal. Ouch! Then the gun he placed in her hand to forge the suicide ended up backfiring. Huh? You're alive? What are you doing? And the shoemaker wound up being killed instead. I'm dead! What should I do? I killed him. Okay, I'll take off his necklace since it might link him back to me. Make him hold the gun and then use the same footprints, same footprint trick he tried to use. He's trying to victim blame. And so she safely exited the forest, swapped and disposed of her shoes, the potential evidence, and beat it out without incident. You're saying I killed him? You're saying I killed him? Oh my god, I fucked this up. You're saying I killed him? Please say that I'm wrong, Miss Limery. This has to be my wild imagination. As long as you don't state a concrete contradiction, I won't give up hope on my chance at romance. You saw right through everything. You truly are a great detective. I was right. That's as definitive as proof. Oh, the gunshot wound. No, that's as definitive as proof gets. So you were aware from the very start that I approached you because I wanted to ask about the progress of your investigation to check whether or not my crime had been exposed. Of course there isn't a trick around that can deceive the eyes of the great detective Sid Kraft. Oh, she found me attractive after all. Go figure. Oh, well. She was just trying to flatter you. I don't know if she found you attractive or not, but she was at least just trying to flatter you. A bullet was extracted from Limery's left arm, and it was confirmed to have been fired from the aforementioned gun. In addition, we checked the furnace behind her bar and discovered a pair of boots that matched the suspect's soles. The suspected soles. Basically, as much as it pains me to say this, but another job well done, Sid Kraft. You always impress, Master Sid, but I'm honestly conflicted about Miss Limery being the culprit. I said it before, just because a case is solved doesn't mean that what's lost will come back. It's a hollow victory, remember? It is true, though. That's the honest truth. I'll jot a memo of that on my very soul, sir. That's so like you. Anyways, thanks for your cooperation. I won't be outdone next time. Oh, thanks a lot, Inspector Souffle. Right. Heartbreak again. That was sad and hollow. Where's my chance of love and romance? I know. I understand. I guess I'll just read Sophia's Unforgivable Love and sulk in bed tonight. Whoopsie. She's not a femboy, it's a girl! So she's a girl. Oh, God. So she was a girl the entire time. Oh, God. She's still a trap, though. Just a different type of trap. But, man, I know my statement still stands. The wrong type of people are going to say that she's trans. But you know what? I know where this is going. I know where this is going. He's going to get with her. He will. They will get together by the end of this. I'll have some milk tea and bake some scones. That was a close call. Just wait. There's going to be a harem. There will be. I have to pass off as a guy in front of Master, no matter what. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, wait. Yeah. Yet again, I wasn't able to win. I'm telling you, that's his long lost love. I know it is. Stop being such a wimp. If I can't beat Sid Kraft in deductive reasoning, I can't fulfill the promise. I fucking knew it! I wonder if he's doing well for himself now. One day, let's become great detectives known by everyone. I can't remember his name or face anymore, but if I recall his nickname, Sai. What is a great detective? I knew it! Within every mystery story, new and old, they always appear wherever a case may be, gallantly solving enigmas and tracking down culprits. However, anywho, let's have another drink tonight, master. Give me a break already. They are surprisingly blind to the happiness around them. I like this. I really do like this. I like that this is kind of like the antithesis to the Holy Mystery Trinity that is Detective Conan, Ron Kavanahashi, and Riley the Patriot. I really like that we have. I like Elio. I think Elio is adorable. Elio reminds me. I'm rereading. By the way, I am rereading Pokemon Adventures because if you're following me on Twitter, you know this. One, because I'm doing a live stream with Society Reviews, like a retro waves with Society Reviews covering Pokemon Adventures. And I was like, okay, well, I need to reread it anyway because I do want to resume my coverage of it because I did cover it for a while. And I really do want to cover it again. So why the fuck not? And Elio totally reminds me of Yellow for Pokemon Adventures. Elio is so Yellow. She totally is, because Yellow was the same way. And how Yellow was, it was kind of how Yellow was attracted to Red in Pokemon Adventures. That's what it's giving me. It totally is. Then you have the whole thing with Souffle and Sid. That is very much giving Ruby and Sapphire, because Ruby and Sapphire had something very, very similar going on where they promised each other, they made their promise where that they would find each other again someday, kind of thing. It's kind of like that in Gotoba no Hanayome in a way too. It's kind of like that. It's like a mixture of that. But I'm very curious what you guys think of this. I really do like this premise. I'm very scared that people are going to find that are going to say kind of similar to what we've seen in with Persona, for example, where they will think that Elio is trans. I thought Elio was a femboy. I'm not going to lie, but Elio being a girl does not surprise me. But Elio is not trans. She is not trans. She has to pretend to be a guy because she. Here's the thing. Elio is pretending to be a guy because she doesn't want to be seen as anything. She wants to be seen as an equal. And that makes sense, especially given this context here that we're seeing here. I have to want. Ooh, this is going to be very interesting, though. There's got to be another reason why Elio is disguising herself as a guy, though, besides wanting to be seen as an equal, because she sees Souffle as she is a woman and detective as well, with no issue. Kind of like, again, I just think of Yellow in this regard too, because in Pokemon Adventures, female trainers are equal too. They're considered equals. And yeah, I know it's more modern, sure, than this. But still, I'm just like, there's got to be something else. There's got to be another reason why she's in disguise like this. There's got to be something else. There's got to be another reason for this. Is it because she wants to be seen? I feel like obviously she wants to be seen as an equal, sure. But also I think it's because she doesn't think that that Sid would have taken her on as an apprentice if she was a girl. I think that's what it is. But then you gotta wonder, if Sid is a great detective, would he have seen through it that Elio is a girl? That's a good question. But yeah, Elio, I know for a fact Elio is not trans. He's not, or I say he's not. She is not trans. She is a girl that's in disguise. But I do like this series. I like this series is like the anti-Ron, anti-Detective Conan, and anti-Variety the Patriot. I really do like that aspect. And I like that we might have a little bit of a love triangle going on here. I think that will be very, very, very interesting. But I'm very curious what you guys think about this. Like I know some people are going to say that this is like a little bit of a Kaguya-sama Love is War meets Detective Conan / Ron Kamanahashi kind of thing. Well, yeah, I feel like it would be a Kaguya-sama. Ooh, that's a good comparison, actually. Kaguya-sama Love is War meets like Ron Kamanahashi. Yeah, I could see that, but now I gotta wonder: will this survive Weekly Shonen Jump? Because it's not trying so hard to be like Ron Kamanahashi or Detective Conan or Variety the Patriot. I think it might actually do it because it's trying to be its own thing. But we'll see. We'll see about that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments section below what you guys think. Do you guys think that this series will survive? Or do you think this is going to be one of those things where this series will be meant for as more so a Jump Plus series than a Weekly Shonen Jump series? Because that is another thing too. This could be one of those series where it is more of a Jump Plus series than a Weekly Shonen Jump series. I could definitely see that being the case. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more SidCraft content. A few ways you can do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!